We're getting ready to head out to Kennedy Space Center. But first, a quick look at the tanks. The fresh tanks are 75, the gray is 38, and the black is at 69. So we will dump here, if not today, then tomorrow. And we do have a couple extra gallons we purchased at Walmart that we've been using to top off the fresh tanks, so we seem to have plenty there. So we're in good shape.
Let's get rolling.
All right, we are on our way to Kennedy Space Center. Yeah. All right, we just toured the Kennedy Space Center. Now we are back in the van to grab some lunch and make ourselves a little food before we head over to the bus ride to the launch, which is in a few hours.
And the Atlantis was very cool to see that shuttle up close and personal. That was kind of fun. And looking forward to the space launch. It's SpaceX launch.
Fingers crossed that
still on.
That it's still on.
Is the air conditioner supposed to be making the sound? I really don't think so. But we are going to head to the Florida RV Super Show and we'll talk to somebody at Grudge about it. Enough time.
All right, we've got about 2 hours until the bus to the launch pad. So we're going to use our RV like it was intended and take a little nap.
Love a good nap.
Yes.
How many in your party?
Yeah, everybody goes at the same time. It's gonna take about 15 minutes.
Okay.
So you guys just sit back and go. And fun is not gonna end yet.
Now approaching the Vehicle Assembly Building, or as NASA calls it, the VAB. It is one of the largest buildings in the world by volume, and is the place where NASA completes the final assembly of its rockets before launch.
Next to the Crawler Transporter, the largest self-powered land vehicle in the world. It was originally built in 1965 for the Apollo program, and has since been updated to accommodate the space shuttle and now NASA's SLS rocket. Wayne,
Please remain seated until I come to a complete stop and open the door. Don't forget to check your surrounding area for any of your belongings. We don't want you to leave.
Landing of the first stage at landing zone 1. Landing is scheduled somewhere between 7 and 8 minutes after launch.
So we just arrived at the launch viewing center to watch a SpaceX Falcon 9 take off on launch pad 39A, I think, carrying 4 European astronauts to the space station. We got our tickets this morning when we arrived at Kennedy Space Center. There was no need to buy them in advance, although I think you can, but we had trouble trying to get them online. When you get here, it's there's bleacher seating. We saw some people bringing their own chairs, which maybe you could if you wanted to, but there are bleachers. They do sell food and drinks here. So we have about 2 hours to wait until the launch, and then we should be able to watch the recovery as well, the self-landing as a booster that comes down too. Very exciting.
Dragon is the only spacecraft currently flying that is capable of returning significant amounts of cargo to Earth. First is MECO, or main engine cutoff. This is where all 9 motor engines shut off in preparation for stage separation.
White discs coming from behind that black tower out there. That is basically the rocket propellant. Remember, that propellant is super chilled. It is super, super cold. So when that propellant hits the Florida air, some of it evaporates. And that's basically the steam that you're seeing coming off of that rocket. It's T-minus 10 minutes and counting. Everything goes according to plan. We are 10 minutes away from the launch of the Axiom 3 mission.
That the Falcon 9 tanks are pressurized for shock vacuum traction. The strong
T-minus 1 minute.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
There's that
Dragon is in countdown.
confirmation that Falcon 9 is in startup and Dragon is in countdown.
T-minus 25 seconds.
To lift off.
Dragon, SpaceX. Go for launch.
There you hear the final go for launch.
We are go for launch.
10 seconds.
T-minus 30 seconds.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Separation should be taking place right now.
We're going to get some amazing views. We should be able to see the Space Coast come back into view as the first stage gets closer and closer to
And those little flashes you see are nitrogen puffs. That is just orienting that first stage so it stays right on course for a landing back at Cape Canaveral. So that landing burn should be starting in about 20 seconds. That should be a little bit lower. Again, look in the general area of the vehicle assembly building, maybe a little bit higher than that. Can't tell for sure, but it should be.
That was awesome.
Oh, so cool.
That was amazing. That was really cool.
It really was. From the rocket launch to the booster coming back down.
Sonic booms.
Wow.
Amazing.
You could feel it. You could feel it when it launched. It was awesome.
2 thumbs up. We are back on the bus, headed back to the visitor center and our van.
It was a good launch. Ooh, left out.
The launch was just under an hour ago, and now it is pouring here, so the
And
weather
it's humid.
held out long enough for us to get a clean launch in. Thank goodness. Feeling more loves and more Cracker Barrel tonight.
More Cracker Barrel.
All right, we just arrived at the Cracker Barrel outside of Tampa, Florida. We're gonna stay here tonight, and then tomorrow head to the Florida RV Super Show.
Looking forward to it. Checking out all the camper vans out there.
We'll show you what's new. And then we're gonna discontinue our daily vlog posts and focus on content from the RV Super Show, as well as bringing you updates as we continue our travels both around the Florida area and then back home.
We came from California all the way to Florida.
Managed to make it the whole way without hookups, thanks to the super lithium-ion battery of our Gretsch and
the superheater of the Timberline. Man,
Right.
it got cold.
It's been a good van.
And the tank heaters. I'd have to give some props to the tank heaters too, because it got cold.
Proceeds.
And you know what? I would love to hear if there's something that you guys want us to talk about. I'm going to open it up to you guys. If there's something in particular you guys want to see or you want us to talk about, just let us know in the
Absolutely.
comments or send us an email.
Absolutely. All right, with that, we're gonna call tonight.
Calling it a night. We're going to have some Cracker Barrel dinner, and then you'll see us next coming to you from the Florida RV show.
Good night.
Night.
All right, today we drove from Cape Canaveral area back to Tampa, and we're now in position for the Florida RV Super Show. So, short driving day, but a fun day at the Kennedy Space Center, and now we're ready for the Florida RV Show.